Hello everybody, welcome back to Foreman Files Media. Today we're going to be doing our Week 6 NFL predictions. I apologize about the Week 6 NFL Power Rankings. The video took way too long to upload, and that's also why this video probably will not be uploaded on Thursday, October 12th, even though you can see it is recorded there. But we're going to start with the Thursday game, which is the Denver Broncos at the Kansas City Chiefs. And I've heard a lot of opinions about this game, how some people think that the Broncos might be able to steal this one. I haven't seen anything out of the Broncos that would lead me to believe that they were able to win this game against the best quarterback in the league and arguably the best duo in the league in Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. So I'm going to go Chiefs this one. I'll have them take it 34 to 17. Chiefs get the win. Next game is our London game. Our London game of the week, the third one of the season. And I'd say it's a pretty exciting one. Is it the most exciting of the year? No, last week was exciting, and I'm pretty sure the Dolphins and the Chiefs get a London game. But Ravens, Titans, not at Titans because it's London. And this one's going to be interesting. Lamar Jackson with not an amazing game last week, but you can also credit or discredit his play to his receivers. They were not able to catch the ball. They couldn't make plays. Lamar Jackson did throw that bad interception at the end of the game that led the Steelers' game-winning drive. But at the end of the day, the receivers need to step up. While Lamar Jackson's probably going to put the blame on himself because he's the franchise quarterback, he's the guy that just got the bag, the receivers at the end of the day need to step up. And last week the Titans also lost, but they lost to the Colts. They led a pretty nice drive at the end. I know they didn't win it, but they got the ball to DeAndre Hopkins a lot, and I like to see that. And I feel like the Titans could exploit this Ravens defense a little bit with DeAndre Hopkins, hopefully being a big part of that game plan. So in this game, it'll be close. It's definitely one where it could go either way, but I'm going to have the Ravens take this one by a score of 24 to 18. Ravens take the win. Next game is a Sunday game, and it is going to be the Indianapolis Colts at the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm going to say this right now. I don't really care if Anthony Richardson is not playing. The Colts are going to win this game. Some people might say Gardner Minshew is better than Anthony Richardson. I agree that he is. But Minshew can only do so much with a not amazingly talented roster in the Colts. So I'll have the Jaguars take this game. I'll have it take it with the score of 23 to 20. Very close game. The Jaguars take it. The offense still does not look amazing. So we'll still see a mediocre offense out of the Jaguars on Sunday. Next game we have, could this possibly be the game of the week? The Patriots at the Raiders? It's probably going to be the most boring game of the week. It's probably going to be a lower scoring game. Two bad offenses led by bad quarterbacks who both come from the New England system, so maybe that says something about the Patriots. But Mac Jones, Jimmy Garoppolo, both bad quarterbacks. This is going to be a bad game to watch. This is going to be a game where it's probably a game where you don't watch. I guess if you're a Patriots fan or Raiders fan, but it's not really a game you should want to tune into. It's going to be probably a boring game. Either way, I'm not sure if Mac Jones is going to start on Sunday. He probably will, but even if Bailey Zappi starts, I'm still going to go Raiders. I think they'll take it 17 to 13. Raiders get the win. Next, we have the Carolina Panthers at the Miami Dolphins. One of the best teams in the league versus the worst team in the league. I'm going to have the Dolphins take this one pretty easily. Is this blowout of the week? This could possibly be. I'm going to look at some of the next games. You have Eagles, Jets. You have Bills, Giants. So I guess either Eagles, Jets, Bills, Giants, or Dolphins, Panthers. But I'm going to make this one blowout of the week. I'm going to say the Panthers get into the 40-point mark this game. Actually, I'm not sure. They don't have Devin Achane, so that's going to be a hit to their offense. But I'm going to say they stay in 40 points. I'll have the Dolphins win this one 41. My first time predicting a team to get in 40 points. To the Panthers 23. Dolphins take the win. And they pick off Bryce Young at least 2 times. Next game we have is the Seattle Seahawks at the Cincinnati Bengals. This should be one of the best games of the week. This is probably going to be a very close contested game. The Bengals are home though, which is going to give them a very good boost. And last week was the first week we saw this Bengals team, or at least their offense, actually perform. Seahawks had a bye week last week, so they should be well rested. But I'm going to go with the Bengals here, and I'm going to say this is going to be the catalyst of this Bengals season to start moving again. Start competing for this AFC North. Start competing for the AFC in general. Start showing like one of the better teams. I could be completely wrong, and this is going to be basically a shot in the dark, because this is going to be, I guess this is my upset of the week technically. I don't know if I have anything else, but let's go Bengals here. I'm going to say the Bengals win it 25-24. 1-point game, Bengals take the win. Next we have the 49ers at the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns also coming off a bye. Deshaun Watson will play. He's healthy. Don't know how much that matters, but one thing you do know about the Browns is that they have one of, if not the best defense in the NFL. Should probably hold Brock Purdy, George Kittle, Christian McCaffrey, Brandon Ayuk, Deebo Samuel, that stacked offense, to not 42 points, because that's what they put up against the Cowboys, who we also thought could be the best team in the NFL. But we don't know. This 49ers team is pretty easy, or the best defense in the NFL and the Cowboys. But this 49ers team is pretty easily the best team in the NFL. I'll have them take it. I don't know what their schedule looks like, but I don't know who they're going to lose against this season. The way this team is performing right now, I could see this 49ers team winning 15 games. Say 49ers win this one. Give credit to the Browns defense a little bit. Say 24-7. I'll give her a little more credit. I'll say 23-7. The 49ers take the win. Next game we have the 3-2 New Orleans Saints versus the 2-3 Houston Texans. This is also going to be one of the closer games of the week. The Texans came off a loss against the Falcons, a very close one that could have gone either way. It was basically who had the ball last, and the Falcons happened to have the ball last, and the Falcons also have one of the best kickers in the league with Younghoe Koo. The Saints absolutely demolished the Patriots with a score of 34-0. Their defense looked amazing. Their offense looked better with Pete Carmichael. Still waiting to see whether or not he's going to be the long-term answer at the offensive coordinator spot. But either way, I'm going to have the Saints taking this one. I'll say they win in... I'll say their offense still performs well, but I'll say 23-20. Saints win. I have a lot of closer games, and I have a lot of teams scoring 23s. Like a lot of teams scoring 23s. So I'm going to probably change some of this. I'll say 21-24. I'll say 24-7. I'll keep 23 here. And yeah, maybe 23 is just going to be the lucky number for this week. Next game we have is the Eagles at the Jets, and let's get this one over with quickly. I'll have the Eagles win this one 29, a little bit of an odd scoring game, to the Jets 12. I'll say they get a touchdown, miss an extra point, and they score. I'll say they score 2 field goals, and then it's going to be like 20-6. Then they're going to start wanting to add some 2-point conversions, and they don't get it. So they just get the touchdown. So 29-12, Eagles take the win. A little bit more of an odd scoring game. The Jets will hopefully slow down this Eagles offense a little bit. We know what the Jets can bring on the defensive side. But this is going to be a blowout. Not my blowout of the week, though. I'm still going to give that to the Bills, which is actually coming up right now. I was going to say to the Dolphins, but I'm going to have the Bills have the blowout of the week. I'm saying Bills win this one 35-10. Blowout of the week. The Bills win by 25, which is 5 more than the Dolphins have over the Panthers. And yes, Saquon Barkley, I don't believe Saquon Barkley is playing. If he is playing, then I might want to adjust that a little bit. Not sure what it's looking like. I don't think... I'm not sure he plays. Says he's making a progress. I'm going to pretend like he will not play this game. 35-10. Bills take the win. And who knows, Tyrod Taylor could play this week as well. Next game, we have the Monday Night Football game. It is going to be the Dallas Cowboys at the Los Angeles Chargers. This should be a great game. This is going to be a great Monday night game. It's two teams that are, or for the Cowboys, Cowboys are coming off a terrible loss against the 49ers. Obviously, the 49ers are the best team in the league, but when you're a competing team, a contending team like the Cowboys, you can't score 10 points on offense. You can't allow 42 points on defense. Basically, that's just something you can't do, especially if this is in your conference. This is a team you might have to, or you're going to at least have to go through the Eagles to get to the Super Bowl, but you also might have to get past the 49ers. If they can't bounce back like this, then we might see a little bit of a Cowboys downfall this season. I am going to go with the Cowboys, but I'm going to say it's a very close game. Cowboys win it 31, and the Chargers have 24. 31-24, Cowboys take the win. Next game we have is the Washington Commanders, one of, if not the worst logo in the NFL, versus the Falcons. I'll make this one pretty quick. I know this sounds like a game I could go on about because these teams are probably near even, but Falcons are at home. The Falcons barely lose at home. I think they're 8-3 in their last 11 games at home. I think that's what I saw. Falcons win this one. I'll say 21 and 21-20. We see another Younghoe Koo game-winning kick, 2 weeks in a row. Impressive, but basically just picking the Falcons because apparently they don't like losing at home. So Falcons 21-20. Bijan Robinson, he's looking like a great threat, not only running the ball but also receiving out of the backfield. Desmond Ridder looked good last week. We have Drake London, who looked okay. I mean, he had that one big catch near the end of the game. Kyle Pitts looked like a competent quarterback, and I'll give credit for Desmond Ridder once he's making one of the best weapons in the league look like one of the best weapons in the league. And who knows, this Falcons team could string together some wins, compete in at least the NFC South, and maybe this team's able to make a little bit of a run. Next game is we have one of the more exciting games of the week. It's the Detroit Lions at the Buccaneers. And Buccaneers coming off a bye week, and the Lions come off of a pretty convincing win against the Carolina Panthers, to say the least. And I'm going to have the Lions take this one. They're going to continue their ride. They're going to continue making their case to being a top 3 team in the NFL. And who knows, if the Broncos make it a little close with the Chiefs and the Lions have a little bit of a blowout, we can see the Lions overtake the Chiefs in power rankings. So I'll have the Lions win this one. It's going to be a high-scoring game, exciting game. 38-31. Lions win it. Actually, no, I'll say 38-28. Lions win the game. High-scoring, exciting game. Lions pull it out, though, because I think they're the better team. And I think, at least with their offense, they could be Super Bowl contending team. We'll see, though. Next game is, I think we're going to have my surprise pick of the week. I want every week to have a blowout of the week, obviously. My easiest pick of the week. Actually, no, that'll be my blowout of the week. So, blowout of the week. My most surprising pick of the week. And my closest pick of the week. So I think this will be my most surprising pick of the week. I'm not going to go the Vikings in this one. I'm going to go with the Bears. And Justin Jefferson out for 4 weeks. That's going to affect them a lot. Jordan Addison is going to be their new number 1. Their offense is not going to run the same how they were able to for the first 5 weeks of the season. Even though it hasn't been amazing, it's been good enough. Not good enough. I mean, they're 1-4, but we really know that it's not their offense that's keeping this team down. They're able to stick it with some of the best teams in the league, like the Chiefs and the Eagles. But losing Justin Jefferson is going to be big. We might see Kirk Cousins not play so well on Sunday. And Justin Fields, 2 weeks in a row with good games. Let's make it a third week. I'll have Bears take this one 30 points, high scoring, to 28. Bears take the win, 30-28. And our last game of the week is going to be the Rams hosting the Carolina Panthers. Or not Carolina Panthers, the Cardinals of Arizona. the Cardinals last week came off of a loss against a team in the Bengals that are ready to ignite. The Bengals offense was looking amazing. The Cardinals are not talented enough to keep up with them. That's basically all I could say. And on the other hand, the Rams lost to the Eagles, and it was just a case of they were better than you. And that's sometimes you just have to deal with that fact. This week, though, I'll say the Rams take it. Cooper Kupp gets another week of rehab, even though he played last week. I mean, he didn't play terrible, but we know what Cooper Kupp can bring. And he can bring 2,000 yards, basically. I'll have the Rams take this one 26 to the Cardinals 17. So yeah, that is my predictions for the week. After every week, I like to look at some of the standings afterwards, take a look at my scores. So my blowout of the week, like I mentioned before, is going to be Bills 35, Giants 10. My closest game of the week, I think, will be the Cowboys and the Chargers, if I'm looking at this. And then I know I have this close too, but Cowboys and Chargers will be more exciting. And my surprise pick of the week is going to be Vikings at Bears. I'll have the Bears take the game and go on to 2-4. So like every week, we are going to be looking at how the standings look after my predictions. But the league has Chiefs at 1 in the AFC, Dolphins at 2, Ravens at 3, Jags at 4. I mean, it all looks fine. Bills at 5 after getting their win over the Giants. Steelers at 6. Looks like they have a bye week this week. Them, the Packers. Is there any more teams? No, it's just them and the Packers, it looks like. So, yeah, Steelers at 6. Colts at 7. Even with the loss over the Jaguars, they stay at 7. Bengals at 8, getting ready to jump into the top 7 of the playoffs. We have Chargers at 9 due to their loss to the Cowboys, but who knows, they could get that win. I had Browns 9, Chargers 10. Texans 11, Jets 12, Titans 13, Raiders 14, Pats 15, and the Broncos, bad, 16. And on the NFC side of things, I'm going to have the San Francisco 49ers at 1, have the Eagles at 2, have the Lions at 3, have the Falcons at 4, have the Cowboys 5, Saints 6, Seahawks 7. I'm a little surprised. Actually, never mind. I was going to say I'm a little surprised how the Bucs run over the Saints, but it's just record-wise. Seahawks 7, Buccaneers 8. We have Packers 9, Rams 10, Bears 11, climbing up. Commanders 12, Giants 13, Vikings 14, Cardinals 15, and Panthers 16. I don't know why I keep mixing up those teams, but thank you for watching this video. Looking forward to these games. I forgot to mention my record last week. I think I was 8-6, which is bad, but there are a lot of games that could have gone the other way. This week, I'm going to be aiming for, let's see, so we have 4 games here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 11. And we have 15 games in all. I'm looking for a 10-5 record. If not 10-5, 11-4. But we'll see. Thank you for watching this video, and I'm out. Peace.